Hey, hi to gamers everywhere. Today we will talk about a game that came out in 2020 but somehow under the radar, and that is the Disintegration. Because of that I played this game for the first time now. It is the first and unfortunately the last game of V1 Interactive before their shutdown in March 2021. The story of this game is set 150 years in future, where Earth collapsed because climate changes, diseases and scarce resources. The answer to this problem is process called integration, where human brains and consciousness are transferred into robotic body temporarily. But a radical and militant group named Rion became very powerful, and it's trying to force every human on the planet to transfer their brains and continue to live as robots. Game opens up with Prison Break, where our hero, already integrated roamer, a grav cycle pilot, is inmate, and from there he continues his adventure with his outlaw friends to stop Rion and save human species by stopping the integration of every human on the planet. The game is mix between FPS and real-time strategy. Because Romer is always on his grav cycle, you have bird's view of battlefield in first person, and you are providing fire support from air and give command to your team on the ground. You can choose from 9 crew members and have up to 3 of them on the battlefield. It is simple system. You can issue simple commands to your team members, go there, shoot that enemy, interact with something, healing container, loot boxes, etc., and use their special abilities that are on cooldown after use. For example, Doyle's special ability Rocket Barrage is my favorite. Other team members throw grenades, make areas where enemies are moving in slow motion, and so on. It is concept and mix that is not used in the gaming industry that much. It's kinda strange in a good way. When you need to shoot enemies, sometimes up close, evade attacks, and at the same time command your unit from above. It sounds difficult, but it's not. It's fun when you use abilities of your crew members in tandem. For example, you create slow motion area with enemies inside and finish them off with grenade or rockets. In between missions you have HQ hub area where you can talk with other outlaws, select and upgrade grav cycle, pick up challenges and select and start missions. Level design is, well, nothing to write home about. The thing is that almost everything in this game is mediocre, from graphics to bland empty levels to do not that much fun missions. You usually need to defend some area or free prisoners or destroy something on the map, and after that it's all about positioning yourself and your team and wait enemy reinforcements wave after wave after wave. Your companions are good following your commands, but if you let them alone they will follow your grav cycle and do nothing. When one of your crew dies, skull icon will appear and you need to pick up that and companion will respawn, like I said, mediocre. How to put this? Most of the time I was really bored. There are some fun missions when enemies put you in a tight spot, but they are few. It became repetitive at time. Like I said, game felt as AA title at best. There is almost no music, it's kinda silent. With fast-paced FPS you should have good music, right? Well, they thought differently. When humans NPC talk, lip syncing is awful.
An intelligent animal and an opportunistic scavenger. Follow her example.
So there is not much else to say about this game. I simply was not impressed. Like I said, story is not so good, graphics are bland, music is almost non-existent, characters and gunplay are mediocre. I was not motivated to play. I saw that this game on Steam is 30 euros. Simply it's not worth it. If you want to play this, you wait for sale.